Okay, so we've known Carol for a short while now. I want to say it's just going on a year, and before that time Colin was just very curious about music and had musicality in him, but had never met the right person to just help him channel that and flow out. And he and Carol were a match made in heaven, are a match made in heaven. She works with him in such a way that she knows how to bring out the unique quality in him, and she makes piano learning so interesting. She thinks out of the box, and that comes out in the way that she teaches Colin. He's really flourished with her, and in the last year learned so much about himself and so much about the piano, and the way that she speaks to him in pictures and stories just brings the piano to life. And I've never really seen anybody work together in this way that the two of them work together, and it's really been a pleasure for me to watch my son flourish, but also to get to know this very special person, Carol, who is teaching him, and I'm really honored to know them both.
My daughter Kelly has been taking piano with Carol for about 9 years now, and she started when she was about 6 years old, and Kelly has grown tremendously, not only in her piano skills, but as a young woman. Carol has taught her life lessons that have been invaluable. And many times I will catch her saying something like, well, Carol said this, or, you know, what would Carol think about that? So not only has she been her teacher, but she's boosted her self-esteem and helped her grow in ways that I don't think anybody else could have. So I have nothing but good things to say about Carol as a teacher. She's positive, encouraging, always has a great story to share, and cares about her students incredibly. So I think she's a fantastic teacher.
My name's Gabe Delavine. I'm Lexi and Nathan's father. We've been coming to Carol since when, Carol? 3 years ago?
I think it's
about 3 years ago. And so our children both started playing at age 6 in the Midwest where we came from, and we had excellent teachers there. But Carol has kind of elevated their musical capabilities to a very large degree with her style. Can I say unorthodox?
yes.
Her unorthodox teaching methods, which are very positive. Lots of positive reinforcement. Even the negatives are kind of twisted around into a positive. She seems to make it fun, and children can both play by ear and sight read to some extent, but what's really nice is they get to take the lesson together, and they actually have learned how to duet very well and play off of each other. So they have fun with it. We enjoy watching them grow, and I think Carol's just one of the most fantastic teachers I've ever seen.
Hi, my name is Wendy Lensk, and I've been playing with Carol for 7 years now. When I started, I was very much of a beginner, and I was very nervous playing with her, but she made things a delight. She made things so easy to understand, to do. Even things that are difficult, she broke it down to the simplest form, and I ended up loving it. I started out in groups, and then I enjoyed it so much I started with private lessons, and now I'm taking 2 private lessons a week and groups, and I just can't wait to have my lesson. She makes things so much fun and vivacious, and she has a great attitude about everything.
Hi, I'm Steve. I'm Zoe's dad. Zoe's been taking piano lessons from Carol for about 3 years. Carol's done a fantastic job with Zoe. Zoe is moderately autistic, so she's quite a bit behind academically and socially in some aspects, but Carol has really bonded with Zoe and has made the experience really, really fun for her. She can't wait to come. We now come twice a week because she really loves it. And when she started, she couldn't do a thing at all. She couldn't, her reading skills are not that good, and she certainly couldn't read music. Now, she started very slowly with her method, which is basically drawing, using pen to paper to draw out music for Zoe. And eventually now, 3 years later, Zoe's using both hands to play music. And she actually can read music from a regular sheet of music. It's really extraordinary the amount of progress she's made, and she still loves coming, and that's at least, well, that's a good part of it, that she enjoys it so much.
Well, we've been taking lessons with my son Jared we've been taking them for 3 years, and it's been wonderful. He's learned so much, and then we found out we had to move, and it was really a sad thing because how are we ever going to find another piano teacher like Miss Carol? And so when we were telling her that we had to move, she told us that she does Skype lessons, and it seemed like the perfect solution because that way we didn't have to change piano teachers and we could continue on with what he'd been learning when we moved. And we've been doing Skype lessons for a year now, and it's gone beautifully. He's just been able to keep right on going and hasn't missed a beat. He's really done well and has been able to learn so much doing the Skype. It's really convenient for me as a mom too, because I have other kids that I don't have to all load in the car to take to piano lessons. We're just able to set it right up at home, and Jared really enjoys it. He's done so well. He's been able to perform in multiple talent shows at school and at church, and is always very encouraged by Miss Carol and her support for his talent. And we're so grateful to have the opportunity to do these lessons via Skype because it's really made a big difference. And since, you know, everything changes when you move, but that's one thing that didn't have to change is keeping our piano lessons with Miss Carol.